season college basketball and a great start.
One of those guys that you talked about, transfers, impact transfers, Nigel Pack. With Miami, that wealth of experience, and what's impressed me early on is better athleticism and versatility, in particular on the wing. Their length on the wing is much improved from where it was last year.
Power move inside. Darion Reed lost it out of bounds. A turnover by Oklahoma. A talk for Oklahoma.
Talk can really shoot the ball. He had 18 points in the second half.
And a travel before Tay Davis went up. And the rebound tip free. Here comes Tay Davis for the Sooners. 1-on-3, driving it, and Darion Reed draws a foul despite not
contest.
Battled a hamstring injury for a decent amount of the season last year. And Reed, who was on that Alabama team that went to the Elite 80 here, included Oklahoma. They made up 21% of the field last year, the SEC. Step back, rolls off, and the weak side tip it. Look, Ryan Nembhard and Nolan Hickman were terrific guards for Gonzaga last year, but now there's more size and more physicality on the wing.
You're playing teams like Oklahoma. You've got Creighton on Tuesday night. You're experimenting against teams that are going to be in the NCAA tournament.
Cross the key, and Tay Davis for Gonzaga. Open in the corner, Tay Davis rattles it out, and Mohamed Wagee already with 2 fouls for the Sooners. Fall away on the baseline, Xavier Brown left it short, Graham Ike the rebound. Graham Ike off the inbound. And a runner by Ike. Running again. The trailer. Tyon Grant Foster. Too strong on the 3. And the rebound. Last touch by from Mario St. Superi. And it is Oklahoma with the rebound. Xavier Brown pushing. Darts to the basket. And then a goaltend, count the basket.
Pressure. And they've got to do a better job of containing the bounce and pressuring the ball.
Graham Ike, the step back.
That's not good enough.
And the rebound tip free, and the Zags get a fresh 20. Nice pass. Graham Ike to...
Knocking off Tennessee. Vanderbilt transfer Camille Pierre, 21 in that game. She's a player to watch tomorrow.
Reed the miss. Gee for Oklahoma. OU in desperate need of a bucket. They're just 1 for the last 11, and that's not going to help.
And that
gel here early in the season for the Sooners.
For the Sooners, for everyone in college basketball. It's not just the Sooners that are going through. I think good drive that time tournament and be a high seed as they have been for so many years in a row. The biggest concern I have right now is the problems for Oklahoma. You have to execute. And that starts with getting good possessions. And the last couple possessions have not been great for the Oklahoma Sooners. They are active hands, the pressure from Gonzaga all over the floor. That is a tough shot.
And a much-needed bucket by Nigel Pack.
But Nigel put the plaid suit jacket.
Offensive foul, illegal screen, the 3rd, and Mohamed Wagee.
Chase Ross off to a great start, averaging 19, 5, and 5. With almost 3.
Seton Hall, a couple of years at Notre Dame for Davis. And the senior from Indianapolis hits both free throws.
Over the final 3 minutes of this game.
The corner. Too strong on the 3. Offensive rebound missing and put back is Worley. Flying in, the reverse spins out for Tyon Grant Foster. Under 80%. But again, just about an entirely... St. Superi, the drop-off. Missing right at the rim was Braden Huff.
Find a gap and go.
Nigel Pack, the pull-up, and a stroke from Pack.
You're feeling okay getting to the break.
The lob back.
That's how they've built this lead, and by being aggressive at attacking the paint.
Grant Foster draws a foul. Monday into the scorebook, and Grant Foster made the start. Transition 3. Rattles in, Emmanuel. Desperation heave. And Koala by Mohamed Wagee.
It's possession by possession. There isn't a 10-point play.
And a transition dunk. Tate Davis for the block. Out of the double team. Adam Miller gets the flyby. Steps in. Too strong on the 2. And the rebound, Oklahoma.
They need him to stay on the floor. He was extremely limited with foul trouble in the first half.
Nigel Pack, the reach and foul. Xavier Brown weaves his way inside.
One of the best front courts in the country with a program that has dominated for so long underneath Mark Few.
And
It's 100, and by the way, also 52nd by MLB.com for baseball. And after the first game, he made the decision to leave.
It takes it away.
The Sooners just look so disjointed at the offensive end of the floor.
Graham Ike down low. And the rebound, Dayton Fort.
Atlantic 10.
A couple of years at St. Joe's and transferring to Oklahoma. As back at the other end, got Zach Norvell. Good ball moving out of the timeout. Deep three, Nigel Pack. And the rebound, there is Grant 15. Tyon Grant Foster has 10 off the bench. He is in the game right now. And a three straight on. Mario St. Superior.
International experience.
And an answer from Oklahoma.
A little bit of an answer back. They only have 4 so far here tonight, shooting under 25% from deep.
They had a 32-3 run in the second half against Ike, trying to bulldoze his way inside. Underneath, off the window.
Set up shop and have his hands ready, and that was a really good pass by Graham Ike. We talk so much about Graham Ike as a
Florida State, then went to Virginia.
That one was shot from Coeur d'Alene.
And following up the miss, Kual Atak for
out of the game. Just tremendous resiliency over the last 2 years for Steel Venters. They just need enough of it.
The kick out. And a travel on Tyon Grant Foster, a turnover on Gonzaga. Just their 6th tonight.
To come back from an ACL and an Achilles. And he's patiently waited, and he's excited now to be back out on the floor. I told him what you're looking for if you're Oklahoma right now is some composure down the stretch here. You got 12 minutes left, and they do take losses. We've seen that. Ask Baylor last year on this court.
And they recovered from it. Darion Reed can't get the flip. Mohamed Wagee underneath, and a putback by Mohamed Wagee. His first points of the night.
That can be added to a group of really talented players, some big-time transfers. That's going to be a good one tomorrow.
The drop off. Huff has his shot pinned to the board out of bounds. Braden Huff at the arc. Short on the three. Slam. And that'll get everybody to be now at 12. Braden Huff with the left hand.
Been able to do that really from the opening moments.
13 offensive rebounds also for Gonzaga tonight. Ike left it short inside. Answer. And the doctors told his grandfather he was only had about 30 days to live for Gonzaga. Still 10 to shoot. Adam Miller, the drop off. Foul, count it, and
some of those looks. Look, the Zags had 38 points in the first half in the paint. They only have 10 here in the second half.
Drop step, Graham Ike. Darion Reed down the lane. And a foul as he got clobbered by Ike. I have a feeling we're going to see more of the not out of high school former McDonald's All-Americans at Oklahoma.
Recruit that's in the SC Next 100.
Reverse underneath and the scoop. Mario St.
Really good high school All-American, and you go put him over in Europe, they're going to struggle.
Nigel Pack, the scoop off the window. Huff in the lane. Got his own miss underneath. Braden Huff +1.
Braden Huff just 1 rebound shy of a double-double.
3rd annual women's basketball.
Player looks like he's found a nice home in Baylor. Nigel Pack found a nice home here at Oklahoma.
This is the weekend we pay tribute to them. But we should do it all the time. Nigel Pack on a step-back 3.
And part of that is to good running floor that time.
Graham Ike lays it in. Here comes Jalen Worley in transition. In the lane, Worley, and then a foul.
It isn't, but if it is, you need him on the court in those moments. NCAA tournament comes.
Pack hits both. Plus the Zags, Clara, San Francisco. There's some good teams in the WCC. Adam buries it for Superior. All right, we're going to test your knowledge of these two programs. There is one player. Inside 2 minutes. Nigel Pack off the window.
When you think about Louisville losing, Virginia losing.
St. Superior. Wait.
And you look at the SEC. The SEC is the #1 offensive rebounding conference in the country. You know, why is the game played here? Well, you get 300 more students, but you double the attendance. And there's a lot of fans that can't support this team. And if you want to know what has made the Zags a special program